Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. Such a pleasure to speak to both of you today.
Thank you.
Maybe you could just kick off with a brief introduction, a little bit about the series, but in particular about the characters you play. Maybe Rosie, you want to start?
Would you like to start, Shepard?
Where do we start? The series follows a group of friends who in 2000, at their kind of celebration of their college graduation, have a party that ends badly, and they make some decisions that then haunt them 20 years later when they show up at a college reunion and someone is blackmailing them based on what happened then. And it's very much about dealing with the consequences of your choices and how much are you determined by your youth or things you did in the past, and how much do you still have a choice going forward. People are kind of seem to be trapped by their choices, but you realize actually in every moment you have a choice for what to do next, and to there's always a fork in the road. So it's a lot about figuring out who you are, and even though we're not part of that group, but
Right.
in following the investigation in 2000, following in 2020, we've gone through the same changes and the same consequences. So to revisit all of that 20 years later is very informative, but of our own characters as well.
And, obviously watching it, like, it's such a nail-biting thriller, but it's also this really refreshing, mix of kind of English and Spanish and different dialects, and this melting pot kind of really reflecting what it was like in Miami. So what was the shoot like?
Excruciatingly hot.
Yes, in Madrid and Miami.
Yeah, it was really, really hot. In Madrid, we had a few exteriors, but mostly our stuff was interior on a soundstage. And in Miami, it was the opposite. And boy, was it hot. Yeah, it was really, really hot. It was a challenge. And for my character, Flora, she lived in a neighborhood that was right next to a river canal. And the mosquitoes were, oh my gosh, I just wanted to die every single day. But it was tough. It was tough.
But the great thing, yes, it was incredibly hot. There was some cemetery scene in Madrid we filmed. I think it was 106 degrees. And I was watching somebody holding a baby. And you're like, that thing is just melting. But the exciting thing was the setting in Miami that brought so many people and cultures together. And this incredible cast from all over Latin America and Spain and Mexico and Cuba and all over the place, to see that cultural mix happen and at a very, very high caliber. That was really thrilling and just kind of thrilling for me to watch kind of happen in front of me, aside from the work itself. It just felt so international and so reflective of Miami culture that was one of my favorite things about it.
Well, I think I'm out of time, but lovely to chat to you both. Thanks so much. Can't wait for everyone else
All right,
to see it.
thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Cheers.
it. Thank you.